Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Healings by Francis. I am Francis Gonzalez Griffin, and this is your weekly card pull from September 4th through the 10th. Now, I am not getting this out until Wednesday, September 6th. With the holiday and my kids started school yesterday, I did not have any time to get a video together for this week. So I apologize, but this will be good for the rest of the week. Since I'm doing it on Wednesday, I will probably not be doing a weekend card pull. I might, if I do, just pull like one or two cards. But let's get started. I'll be using 3 decks. The Healing Spirits Oracle by Gordon Smith, The Law of Positivism by Shereen Oberg, and The Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Now, as you can see, it's funny because I'm wearing selenite. That's my selenite right there. There's selenite here as a sphere and selenite there as a little tower. I feel the energy of this week as being very healing and cleansing, which is why I have chosen these. I'm going to put this little one here as well, just to do a little bit of amplification of while I'm doing this. Is actually a Sears crystal. People used to use this as like a crystal little ball. I may, because I just decided to put this one, I may pull one of these again if you guys like it. It is the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. It's only 13 cards, but if you have a question, you can pull it. It gives you an answer kind of like that intuitively. So I may, if I have time at the end, I will pull one of those. So let's get started. I call on my angels and guides, my ancestors to be with me during this reading, especially my main guide, Archangel Metatron, for the messages to be pulled for those who will be, the messages that will need to be heard by those who will be watching. Oh, one fell down onto the floor, so I will grab that one. Look it. That's why I said healing. Look at the first card that comes out, and I'll put it towards the camera a little bit closer. Life lessons again. That's a beautiful card, and I love how there's a full moon hiding behind this, and look at the person who's sitting there pensive. You may be feeling, and I feel like that's the energy. It's funny, I can always pick my crystals with the energy that I'm feeling what the week is going to be, and I felt like it was healing. Selenite is very healing and cleansing. So you may be encountering a life lesson that you have, and this is going to be different for everybody because your life lessons are all different. This is a collective reading, so I can't tell you what your life lesson is, but you're going to see it during this week. You're going to feel it again, or whatever it is. Life lessons, when it says life lessons again like that, that's very indicative of a lesson will keep coming. Something will keep repeating in your life unless you learn the lesson and either let it go or see it in the new perspective, or basically you learn that life lesson. Once you learn that life lesson, it clears, and it's not something that you have to deal with going forward again. It's basically almost like a karma, or it could be from a previous life. It could be something that you've been faced with that's going to make you stronger on your path, and something in order for you to grow and be stronger and to be, move forward on your path, you have to clear these life lessons. So whatever it is that's coming up that seems like a rerun in your life this week, it's because it needs to be cleared. So you don't have to deal with it again. You have to face the lesson and learn the lesson and move forward. And then that will not be a part of your future anymore. You will not have this life lesson being presented to you anymore because you would have learned it, and it's something you've achieved, a knowledge that you've grown on, something that's made you stronger, something that's made you see a different perspective, and now you don't need that anymore. So wear some selenite this week. It's going to be a good crystal for you. Let's pull another card. Oh my goodness, when I said that, it was at 4:44 too, right? Look at that. The next card is Go Within. And this is exactly like what this person is doing right there. Go within. If you feel that you're facing, why is this happening again? It is time for you to figure out why it's happening again. Look at how you've handled this scenario in the past, because it's coming up again because it wasn't handled the way you should have. It wasn't handled in the way for you to heal. It wasn't handled in the way for you to let go of it. It wasn't handled in the way for you to have learned the life lesson, is what I'm hearing. So let me pull one more card from this deck. I really love this deck. I just actually got it. The first one I did, I think, first time I used it was last week for the full moon card pull. That was kind of a stumbler for me right there. Oh, and there's the next one. Let me grab it. To overcome, you first have to climb. Oh my goodness. If this isn't telling you exactly, it is literally what I said. Look at life lessons again. Go within. To overcome, you first have to climb. That means you have to do the work. You have to go within and move forward. You have to learn that lesson. You have to do the work. And you will go past this. It won't be a life lesson anymore. So if you have felt like, why is this happening again? Why does this feel like a rerun? Like, why does this keep coming to the surface? It's because you haven't properly dealt with it. You've either pushed it down, you pushed it away, you've ignored it, or maybe you've dealt with it in a way that you thought, but it's come back up again because it wasn't the way you needed to. You didn't learn the lesson and do the proper work, is what I'm hearing. So let's pull from the Law of Positivism. These cards are so heavy, and they're not I don't know what it is, but I feel like the card stock is so thick, which is a good thing. It's a really nice deck. And this is another deck that I just got and used for the first time for the full moon card pull from last week. Ooh. Oh my goodness. 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 I said full moon. Look at this. The diamond in the back. I forgive and release the past to heal my life. This may well be coming up because it's a life lesson that's coming up because you're not forgiving and releasing the past to move forward. Because look at this card right here. You're moving forward. You're climbing up, moving forward, moving in a direction, right? And then this card comes next, as in I forgive and release the past to heal my life. This may be something that's coming up even from, I feel like for some of you, from when you were a child. You need to, I say this a lot to my clients, and I know it's not easy, but I know it's something that's possible because I have had to do it myself numerous times in my life. No matter how much begrudgingly I didn't want to do it, you forgive situations and people and stuff from your past. You forgive them, not for that person. You forgive them because when you forgive and you're able to finally release, that is a burden that's being lifted off of your shoulders. A burden, like I feel like this is almost like your soul. It's a burden that will be lifted off your soul. And this may be that you haven't forgiven yourself. Some people, who might be watching this might be a burden that you're carrying because you have not forgiven yourself. We need to forgive ourselves just like forgive others. You can't hold on to things. Everything you hold on to in life, just weighs you down like a ball and chain strapped to your ankle. Every time you're trying to move forward, that ball and chain that's strapped to your ankle, it just makes it difficult, right? It makes it difficult to move forward. And that's what exactly is what I'm hearing. It's all about the life lesson that you're again facing. You need to go within and see what it is, why, where. And that's, for some of you, I feel like this is I'm hearing for all of you. Forgive and release for the sake of yourself. And then you will be able to move forward. Because it's what's holding you back, I feel. It's what I'm hearing and feeling. Let me pull another card. Whoops. I don't even know which one to pick. I guess I'll pick this one because it was still touching my hand as it fell. 3 of them fell. I'm only going to take one. And this one was literally like propped up against my hand like this on the bottom. So I'm going to take that one. Look at that. I let healing energy of my heart heal my body from any discomforts. It is all about healing this week. It's all about forgiveness. It's all about letting go of the past. It's all about learning your life lesson. Look at that. The eye inside that rose, and you have the birds in the pyramid and all the light. Let the healing energy of your heart. I'm feeling that. Listen, when you go within, listen and feel into your heart. You are going to get the proper information, the proper aha moment, the proper way to move forward from your heart. Because just like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm hearing. Just like it says, your heart sees everything. Your heart sees everything is what I'm hearing. And maybe you've been listening to your mind more and not your heart, because the heart is where you're going to heal from, is what I'm hearing. Oh, that's the last card I'll be pulling from that deck, and it fell down onto the floor. That's a beautiful card. These cards, every time I pull them, they're like brand new to me. Look at the pyramid. So I have, for some of you, I am hearing, there's some of you that are very connected into Egypt who are watching this. And like you see the blue lotus flower right there. This is an eagle soaring. It's just a confirmation. But if you're very into Egypt, please pay attention to this reading because it's very much being pointed out to you. I hear, speak, and express my truth. If you need, in order to for this life lesson I'm feeling, maybe for some of you what it's been the issue is that you haven't spoken up. These life lesson is repeating itself because you don't speak up on your behalf. You don't speak your truth. You just keep it inside. And what I'm hearing is this is the time to hear, listen, but to speak and express your truth. That is going to be the way you are going to finally clear this life lesson from you, from your life, from your path. And then you won't see it again anymore. It's going to be very important for you to take time to go within this week, to really look at how you're feeling, why you're feeling this way, why this lesson you feel like has come. And it's going to be partly forgiving yourself, partly forgiving someone else. But it's time for you to speak your truth. Number 35, 4, and 21. I'm sorry, I didn't tell the numbers. And this was 18, 48, and 37. So, life lessons, 18. Go within, 48. To overcome, you first have to climb, 37. I am telling you that it's going to be very important this week. I'm going to pull one card before I run out of time from the Healing Waters. Oops, I still have the card in here that explains the deck. How do I get rid of that? Ooh. And the last card that fell on the floor, the Sweet Waters. Sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. This is what's coming in at the end of the work that's being done there. It's going to be the Sweet Waters. That's where you're going to end up, in a place of abundance and fertility and romance and sensuality, all the positive.